It make sense?
Yes.
Awesome. So, and now we're going to talk about actually setting the goals. Now, I've heard experts say, and I don't know who the experts are, but I do agree with it, that you should set for the year, we're talking about yearly goals, by the way, no more than 7 to 10 goals per year. Now, I've been guilty of trying to set 15, 16 goals per year, and I find that, like the young woman that I mentioned earlier, my focus was all over the place. I was trying to get too much done in a short time frame. So from my personal experience, I would say set 7 to 10 goals for the year. And one thing that you want to do now is break those goals down quarterly. So for example, let's say you have 8 goals for the year. Focus on 2 of those goals per quarter. You will be amazed how much you get done when you are able to be laser focused on a few tasks instead of multitasking on many things. Somebody's like what I said.
Yes.
So how many of us have heard of SMART goals before? We've heard of that abbreviation? Okay, some of us haven't, so I'll go over there anyway. So one thing I like about myself is that I always dream big, and I'm not afraid to set goals. But one of my issues early on is that I did not know how to set goals. I would set a goal that sounded something like this. I want to speak a lot. I want to speak a lot. It's not clear. Sean, who do you want to speak to? What are you speaking about? There's nothing about that sentence that makes you say, I've got to achieve it. There's no power to it. There's no oomph in it. There's no clarity to that. So what I had to do is I was introduced to the philosophy of SMART goals. So instead of saying I want to speak a lot, my goals would sound something like this. By December 15th, 2017, I will, not I would like to, but I will secure at least 60 speaking engagements. I will speak to entrepreneurs. I'll speak to nonprofit organizations. I will speak to community and church leaders and also youth. I will educate them on the importance of leadership and personal development principles that they can use to sustain success in multiple areas of life. Which goal sounds better to you guys? The second one, right? When you break the goals down like that, that is a SMART goal. So the first part of a SMART goal is that it's specific. For those taking notes, please write this part down. Make sure that it's specific. I made it very clear who exactly I want to speak to. I also specifically said what my message is when I speak to them. Clarity is power. If you know exactly what it is that you want and work diligently towards it, you can achieve it. The next thing about SMART goals is that they have to be able to be measured. When I said I want to speak a lot, what does a lot mean? A lot for me could be 60. A lot for you